The big game is finally here, and we have to watch Tom Brady in his 10th Super Bowl attempt to win a 7th ring. I think if he beats Mahomes at age 43, even if he throws 3 interceptions, Mahomes will never have a shot at the GOAT conversation. Now, I see this game going one of two ways, and let me elaborate on the one I think is going to happen. The Chiefs offense is electric. They have the best tight end in the NFL, the best wide receiver in the NFL, and on top of that, we all know this, he's possibly the most talented quarterback in league history, Patrick Mahomes. The last time these teams met, Tyreek Hill went off for 203 yards and 2 touchdowns in the first quarter. Mahomes went for 462 and 3 touchdowns. They lit the Bucs up and put the game out of reach early. Now I know, the Bucs only lost by 3, but it's simply because the Chiefs let their foot off the gas pedal a little bit as the game waned on. At the end of the day, a win is a win, and the Chiefs do a lot of that. 25 of their last 27 games are wins, including last playoffs. And this season, they really only lost one game. The game to the Raiders. The last game of the season, they were resting everyone. When the games were close, they are still finishing things out. The New Orleans game, the Atlanta game, the Browns in the playoffs, when they lose Patrick Mahomes, their leader, they still were able to find a way to win. Their ability to win despite adversity, or when they get lazy, is incredible. And they've constantly been showing, I've said it 12 times now, ability to finish out games. Now, I think their defense is going to pose major problems for the Bucs, because when you take a look at what they did to the Bills' lethal passing attack and Josh Allen, they hit Josh Allen 10 times, sacked him another 4 times. Brady does not play well when there's pressure in his face, and he will have a tendency to force throws. We saw that at Green Bay, especially when he just randomly chucked it up to Mike Evans on the sideline. There was no need for that. You could defend it all you want, but there was no need for that. And speaking of the Packers and how they played Brady, they couldn't get consistent pressure on Brady, only were able to hit him 4 times, and when they did get pressure, they had to blitz. The Chiefs with Frank Clark and Chris Jones provide the Chiefs the opportunity to send 4, play coverage behind with L'Jarius Sneed and Tyrann Mathieu lurking. The Bucs will need to run the ball in order to beat this Chiefs defense. And when you take a look at what the Chiefs did against a lethal rushing attack in the Browns, who had Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt back there, they held them to only 112 yards, and they're incredible. The Buccaneers, as good as Ronald Jones is and as good as Leonard Fournette is, they are not the duo that is Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt. I think the Chiefs defense is extremely well-rounded. It's better than it's been the past 2 years, and like I said, they're going to pose major threats to the way the Buccaneers function. The other way I could see this game going, in the opportunity I see for the Bucs to win the game, is if JPP and Shaq Barrett get going early. People are ignorant. Chiefs fans are ignorant if they say the Bucs don't have a chance, because the Chiefs lost their starting offensive tackle. Eric Fisher's not going to be in the game, and you're going to have Mike Remmers trotting out there at left tackle as your also best offensive tackle on the field. That is not something you should be excited to see, especially when you take a look at Shaq Barrett and JPP, who combined for 5 sacks against Aaron Rodgers, one of the greatest quarterbacks at extending plays in NFL history. It's something that could really turn the game into a dogfight. Let's say the first drive, JPP and Shaq Barrett get a couple sacks, and they continue it throughout the game. It may wind up looking something like the 2007-2012 Giants versus Patriots Super Bowl, where the Giants defense took over the game. That's the Buccaneers' window to winning. It's not going to be led by Brady. It's going to be led by a lethal rushing attack against backup tackles. We all saw what the JPP and Shaq Barrett did when they took the Packers tackles back to elementary school last week. Let me know who you have winning down in the comments below. Do you have the Chiefs? Are you favoring the Bucs? Isaiah and I do have a bet with this. I had to record my audio again because his recorded poorly. We do have a bet. He's picking the Bucs. I'm picking the Chiefs. Loser of the bet has to eat a Carolina Reaper pepper. We will record ourselves eating that for all of your enjoyment, and I will see you in the next one.